been a long time since I've visited, hasn't it? Life hasn't been very easy or very predictable lately. You know, I remember a day, a sky, it was just like this one. You were 3. And I told you that no 2 snowflakes were alike, but you wouldn't take my word for it. You spent an hour outside catching them just to see if there were any 2 that matched. Your brother Jamie, he built a snowman last week. He ate the carrot that was supposed to be the nose. He's getting so big. I look at him. I see you. You're so alike, and you're so different. I mean, it's like you're 2 perfect snowflakes. You would have been good friends. He could use a big sister. He could use somebody, you know, to chase the giants away. Somebody to hold hands with and tell secrets to in the dark. Next year, he's going to be a big brother to another brother or sister. And then he will be Jamie, the giant killer, and the hand holder, and the secret keeper. I wish you were here. For all of it. There's not a day goes by that I don't long for you. I sometimes wonder if I hadn't lost my little girl, if the world would be a saner, safer place. And if it wouldn't be easier to find it in my heart to forgive.
I miss her too.
Do you believe in forgiveness, Tom?
I believe there'll come a day when we're all forgiven, yes.
I can't wait that long.
What do you mean?
It took me years to forgive myself and the fates for Laura's death. I didn't believe that time healed anything. Until one day I woke up and I wasn't doubled over with pain at the thought of that face that was not going to be shining back at me over breakfast. I mean, I still hurt, but at least it was a dull ache, you know? And life went on, you know, I went with it. I had Jamie. I had some successes. I suffered some failures, but I always told myself, no matter what happened, no matter what, I could deal with it because I had survived the unimaginable. Outliving your own child. And now I have to wonder if I ever... I mean, maybe I never got over Laura's death, you know? Maybe I was just going through the motions. Maybe forgiveness isn't possible, you know? Maybe the healing heart, maybe that's just another lie.
This, whatever it is that you're unable to forgive, does this have to do with Tad?
Something just went very wrong. And yet, out of it, something miraculous happened, and I'm having a hard time bringing those two things together. I mean, and if I have to choose, I would choose the miracle. I would choose my child.
I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but if you're saying that children take precedence over all else, I agree with you.
Oh, it doesn't make it any easier. It just makes it more complicated.
Brooke, if you're having trouble with your marriage, maybe you can use the love that you have for Jamie to open a way to let his father back into your heart. I think you have to ask yourself a couple of very important questions. Do you still love your husband? And if you do, does that love deserve a second chance?
Well, so far we've established that A, Brooke is in a lot of pain, and B, you think I'm the reason why. I'm still very curious to know how you get from A to B.
I've already said too much.
Well, that's never stopped you before. And again, what do I know? I thought I knew Brooke. Obviously, I don't.
Oh, honey. People in love make mistakes, don't they? Haven't you ever been guilty of that? Now, if Brooke is pregnant, would you consider this new little life that she's carrying a mistake?
I know how I feel about Jamie. I guess your kid is always your kid, no matter what.
Well, if that ain't the gospel. Even when your sprouts let you down, you still love them. I'd never in a million walk away from a kid of mine. Could you say the same?
Something tells me there's still something very important you want to say. And if that's the case, I wish you'd just deep six all the innuendo and dirty looks and just tell me.
How long have you been home?
Not long.
Did you see Jamie?
Yeah. Yeah, when he came in, it looks like he's shot up at least 2 inches.
Well, you've been gone so long, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 2 inches.
Well, Canada was an experience.
I'm sure it was.
Where were you?
I just had some errands to run. You know, last minute Christmas shopping. Jamie wanted this battery-powered little motorboat. It was quite a purchase, and I know he's too young for it, but I thought, oh, why not? You know, who cares if it crashes on its maiden voyage?
Forget about the toys for a second. Brooke, are you pregnant? You weren't out shopping for a new toy for Jamie.
No.
You were at Dr. Kadami's getting a pregnancy test.
Well, as usual, no secret is safe with Opal.
Did you get the results?
Yes.
Brooke, are you pregnant or not?
In the grand scheme of things, would it make any difference to you if I said yes?
Are you pregnant or not?
In the general scheme of things, would it make any difference to you if I said yes?
What kind of question is that? Of course it would make a difference.
Because of me or because of Dixie?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I know that you and Dixie are having an affair, and that it's been going on since she followed Ted out to Napa. Are you going to deny it?
No. I'm not. How'd you find out?
All that matters is that I know.
I'm sorry, but I need to know how you found out.
Why? So you don't make the same mistake with your next one?
No, Brooke, please, just tell me how you found out.
What do you want to know, Tad? Which part? Napa? The trip to Napa or your business trip? Business trip to New York? Did you have a nice little romantic rendezvous at Nexus? Did you take all the women there to wine them and dine them? I think the management ought to give you a discount. Did you buy the place out for her, too?
Was it Phoebe?
Close. But no cigar. No, she told me, she saw you at Nexus when she was there with Myrtle, but she didn't think you were there on anything other than Orsini business.
And how did you find out about me and Dixie?
Out of the mouths of babes.
Look, I don't want to do this. I don't want to play 20 questions. Would you please just answer
It
the
was
question?
Junior, okay? Junior told me. Junior told me his mother was in Canada.
She was. She was there because she cared about me. She was worried.
Was she concerned you'd catch a chill?
No, she was afraid that Ted was going to kill me.
You know, spare me this Mission of Mercy story because I have heard it before.
Not a
Dixie went
story.
to Canada.
The man
to
had the
be
whole thing
with her
planned
lover.
out.
If Phoebe hadn't caught you at Nexus, that's what did it. Dixie probably thought you'd
Rick,
be
I'm
more
telling you,
private,
it's the
you'd be
truth.
more secret.
The man
In
almost...
You and she have been sneaking off behind my back every chance you got. And poor, pathetic me, I am so busy going one-on-one with myself because I was attracted to Edmund. I didn't even notice. How could you let me tell you what happened in Willow Lake and beg your forgiveness? You let me go on and on and on and blaming myself and all the time because you were growing more distant. Don't you think it was time at that point to say, Brooke, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm sleeping with Dixie, so it doesn't bother me.
It did bother me.
Oh, right. I'm
I
sure
hated it.
bothered
I
you. All the way
despise
to
lying
Dixie's
to you.
bedroom it bothered you. You didn't hate it enough to stop it, did you, Tad? You didn't hate it enough to tell me the truth, did you? All this time, you let me go on and on, blaming myself because I was attracted to Edmund. It made me feel like I was unworthy, like I was unforgivable, like I was even undesirable, and all the time it was because you were saving yourself for Dixie.
Not true, Brooke.
Don't you ever touch me again, ever.